Dean Macpherson, you need to slow down. Minister of Public Works, you need to slow down. You need to really slow down because you are driving at a very, very high speed in that position. What you need to understand, Dean, is that Ramaphosa is your boss. I'm referring to Dean Macpherson, the Public Works Minister from the DA. Stop thinking that you are running the country. You are not running the country. You are running a portfolio. You are the Minister of Public Works. You are not the President. And your remarks by saying you will not have the expropriation bill implemented under your watch, it's a fallacy. You are just lying to yourself, and stop disrespecting President Cyril Ramaphosa, because he can fire you. He's your boss. You need to get that in your head, that you disrespect your boss, he can fire you, by the way. And DA will not be there to actually prevent that. They cannot do that. The president has got the authority to say he can fire you. If you are becoming insubordinative, you are misbehaving, the president will fire you. That's as simple as that. So you need to stop with that behavior, because it's just uncalled for. And by the way, when the ANC does right, we need to compliment it. When the ANC does wrong, we need to be critical with it, because we are building, and constructively so. And I want to compliment Fikile Mbalula, by the way, for the whole weekend up to today is the last day of the Lekotla here at Kempton Park. He's doing a good job so far. So far, because politicians, they twist and turn and all of that. But now he emphasized the fact that the expropriation bill has been legalized by the president by putting his signature there. It means he authorized it. He actually authorized that, because he's the last person, So Dean's remarks there in Western Cape, it's just uncalled for. And if I was the president, by the way, I will call him into order. I will say, hey, mister, I'm your boss, and you listen to me. You take instructions from me. You don't tell me what to do. I tell you what to do, not the other way around. So he needs to be disciplined, that minister. He needs to be disciplined. He needs to be called in order before it's too late. When it's still early, he must be called into order. He must be disciplined, because he's out of order by his behavior. I also want to compliment, my guy, man, Paul Mashatile, the deputy president. He also emphasized that, listen, you are not in charge here. You are not going to tell us what to do. DA is behaving like a Casanova of the GNU. If they feel it's too hot in the kitchen, they must just go. They must just go. That's my opinion. I could hear Fikile Mbalula was too scared now to supercharge on them, to say, hey, you can just jump the ship. Yeah, you can just go. If they feel they are uncomfortable, here's my concern, squatters. I have got a very serious problem with these three organizations: Democratic Alliance, Freedom Front Plus, and AfriForum. These three organizations are the holders of the progress of Black South Africans. Everything that the ANC wants to implement, every progress, they want to just write it off. I don't know. They are behaving more like the distractors, They are being destructive. They want to distract everything. I mean, look at the NHI. They were against it. It's going to benefit black people, black South African, poor masses. Look at the Bella B. They wanted to oppose it again. Now the land expropriation, they want to oppose it. By the way, I'm so much happy and so much impressed by the interview of Andile Mqitama. I know he's very vocal when it comes to the land issue and everything, and his interview was dope. And so I like that guy just for the land issue. I like that guy. And I'm very much happy because he's in parliament. That guy calls a spade a spade. For the fact that they had to separate with Julius Malema is because both of them, they want to be in charge. They are ungovernable. They want to run their own thing. But where he is now, MKP, and in parliament, and being responsible, because they know he's a specialist on that department, and I believe he's going to do exceptionally well there. He will challenge these other guys who thinks they are still in those years, those years. You remember those years before 1994. Now time has changed now, and we have been preaching this land issue for the longest time now. We just need to implement. By the way, it's not like we are 100% happy about this expropriation act, but it's a step in the right direction. I'm very much happy because this is a step in the right direction. And I was watching the interview on one of the televisions, the Freedom Front plus the AfriForum, a guy, Ernest Rhodes, they were uncomfortable, uncomfortable. Hey, good people, you have been there for the longest time. Now we need to share. It's not a secret that black people were pushed out of their spaces, forcefully so. And you started that deeds office there so you can register that land. Now we need to share. By the way, this expropriation is just for the public interest. Maybe when the government want to build schools and everything, people were super excited. I'm not really happy, by the way, because it's not detailing actually what exactly should be happening. But by the way, it's a step in the right direction. Maybe I will just go through that when I have time to actually understand, or if anyone understands exactly what the Expropriation Act means, like straightforward. You're explaining to an average person who doesn't really have time to read that whole Bible, because sometimes we can't really be good at, going through documents and reading even finer details and all of that. But those who understand, maybe they can be able to say, no, Squatter, listen, this is what it means and all of that. In short, just in short, brief and short. But in any case, I do not like the impression that Dean Macpherson is trying to, he's not a president, he's a minister who is reporting to the president. So there's no other way around. So Cyril Ramaphosa is his boss, whether he likes it or not. It must sink in his head that it's his boss, he reports to him, therefore he must give that man respect. That thing of going rampantly on a public platform to say it will not be implemented, I don't know where he's getting that. Because even the DA will not be able to save him from his job. Ramaphosa can fire him anytime. So he mustn't act like he's in charge. He's not in charge. He must not be acting like, DA should, they must just chill, man. They must just chill. They mustn't act like celebrities of GNU. They are acting like heroes. They want to claim credits and all of that. Let that stop. Dean, you are hired there. You can be fired there. The president can fire you. So I like what Paul Mashatile, the DP, has said. He issued a scathing statement to say, hey, listen, you are not telling us what to do. We're telling you, not the other way around. So this must sink in his head that he's not in charge. He's not in charge. He's just a minister managing one portfolio. Cyril Ramaphosa is managing all those portfolios. Finance, what, that's Cyril Ramaphosa there. Whether we like it or not, he is there, he's in charge, and they must listen to him. Especially these ones, they must listen to him. Because if they don't listen to him, he will discipline them. If he's fair, he's firm, if he understands his authority, his position, he must just sort it out. He must just call them into order to say, hey, listen, let us get one or two things clear here. I'm in charge. I'm the captain of the ship. I call the shots, and you do exactly what I tell you. So I'm a bit worried. I don't know, but his remarks were reckless to say the expropriation land will not be implemented under his watch. Under his watch, who is he? On what basis? He doesn't have authority. It's a fact. He doesn't have authority, so he must just chill and let the president do his job. They can run to those courts and everything. I get they have a lot of money. They must run to courts and whatever, do whatever. Fikile Mbalula made it clear that, hey, listen, we stand with this. I support him. Brambax, I support you and that. DP, Paul Mashatile also issued a statement to say, you are not going to do as you please. And the president should stand with the president. His duty is to stamp what the SG has said, what the deputy president has said. You stamp it, and you look for anyone who wants to jump. Whoever wants to jump, say, hey, go to court. We are not going to listen to, the novels, bedtime stories. No. They must actually comply. They must actually show that they are taking instructions from the commander-in-chief, President Cyril Ramaphosa. When they do good, we need to compliment these people. They are human, and that's why we are here. We're pushing postcards so we can keep them on their toes. Let them do the right thing. Thank you, squatters. I hope you will put your comments. Thank you for watching, and let's share. What do you think? Do you think Dean Macpherson is crossing the line? Or maybe he's well within his right. Maybe I might be wrong. Maybe I might taking it too emotional. He is well within, his lane. Because they always say in English, stay in your lane. Don't straddle the lanes and want to be all over the show. Become a Casanova. But if ever he really crossed the line, what should happen? Something must happen. He must be called into order. Either his political party must say, hey, listen, that's not your jurisdictions there. Wait there, stop there. Don't cross that line because it's a red line. Squatters, thank you for watching. Cheers.